Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
And I'm angry. Slightly. Hulk smash. Geo smash.
And welcome to the, that actually sounds like a Final Fantasy attack.
Geo smash?
Geo smash.
It can be. And just grab a fucking... It just becomes fucking Gamma Crush.
No, Geo smash, like Geo smash.
Yeah.
Like it's powerful Earth attack.
It's just Gamma Crush.
Anyway,
I grab a rocket, I jump into space, and then I slam it down on someone.
Well, welcome to a new episode of Normal Entertainment.
Yes.
I did hint at what we're watching this week, last episode. And today we're going to be watching, you're going to like this one, Gio. We're starting a series with Return of the Living Dead.
Brains! Brains smashed in and eaten. Munch, munch brains.
You wanted destructive.
Yeah, yummy, yummy brains. I'm so down for zombie flicks right now. Oh my god. I kind of had a shitty way on my way over here, so it hasn't been the best.
When two bumbling employees at a medical supply warehouse
Bumble fucks
accidentally release deadly gas into the air, the vapors cause the dead to rise again as zombies. You know, when you had that warehouse job, I was very worried you were going to make the zombies happen.
I've had several warehouse jobs, okay?
And I was always afraid you were going to make zombies happen.
I'm not that much of a bumblefuck to the point that it's like, oh, hey, there's a biochemical fucking warhead in this place. Let's set it off.
You would release Captain Trips if you just for the fuck of it.
Okay. I would release Captain Trips so I could sing ye olde, like, folk songs with the old lady.
You'd probably die.
Yeah, I probably would.
Anyway, let's watch this 1985 horror classic.
Zombimbos. Zombobobos. Zombobobobobobobos.
More brains.
In the dark of the night, something strange is going on.
You see that movie, Night of the Living Dead? Sure. They ship those bodies east. Well, say hello.
The dead have risen from the grave.
Mister, there's 100 of those things out there.
How many did you say?
100?
And now the question is, how do we get them back into the ground?
Bert, Frank, we have a little problem.
4 left, 10 right.
It's all over everything! Stupid asshole! Watch your tongue, boy, if you like this job! Like this job!
Medical science is baffled.
And it's a puzzle, because technically, you're not alive.
Why do you eat people?
Not people. Brains.
How do you kill something that's already dead?
Well, how do I know, Fred? I don't know. Let me think.
It's not a bad question, Bert. In that movie, they destroyed the brain to kill him. Is that what they did?
The brains, right!
Brains. Brain! The brain! I hit the brain! Oh! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
The military is nervous.
How was your day?
Usual crap.
The police are confused.
Send more cops.
It worked in the movie! Well, it ain't working now. Brain the movie line!
It's not a bad question, Bert. It's not a bad question, Bert. It's not a bad question, Bert.
The return of the living dead.
The only sane way to have a zombie plague is with no rules.
Well, there's only one rule, and it's zombie rain. The dead come back and eat your fucking brain.
Zombie rain.
Zombie rain.
Pouring down like egg chow mein. This
Some
movie
say
is
dry and those ones feel the pain.
Zombie rain. This, Return of the Living Dead.
It's quite a trip. It's weird and it has no fucking
Logic.
It has no logic at all and no structure really when it comes to how the virus works.
It was a deeply stupid movie.
It's still great.
But this is the thing. It's stupid.
It's super fucking punk rock and it's just like,
but it's
just
also
a ride.
It's, though, no matter what we say, this movie is still a classic.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons that there's actually a genre called Zomcom.
Yeah.
So nothing we say will change it.
It really knows that it is just kind of like schlocky and
it don't care.
All over the place.
It does not care.
But like just the fact that it starts like in the weirdest, stupidest fucking way.
It starts
and just propagates from like this fucking tiny little issue of just like, oh, there's a couple of zombies and a fucking like a couple of things just getting back to life.
It starts even dumber. It starts. The following is based on real events.
Yeah, it's 100% real. Like for sure, 100% real. I'm talking about the how the zombies.
It was missing the best possible thing that those fellow kids.
Hello, fellow kid.
Who grew up,
group of teens
who grew up in Canada during the 90s. Something you're probably gonna know. This is a true story. It happened to a friend of mine. I miss freaky stories.
Cool.
I can't find them on DVD.
Well, yeah, it's probably one of the hardest things to fucking find on DVD.
There was a cockroach and a maggot who hosted horror stories. It was wonderful.
Yeah. The blue cockroach was probably one of my favorites.
The blue cockroach who was fed up with everyone's shit.
The maggot was dope. He had no eyes.
Yeah, you're the maggot. You're the maggot and I'm the cockroach. We brought back the best show ever.
So we start this in you need a medical.
You get it. The joke.
You need a medical supply.
Yeah, you need it. We got it.
It's July 3rd, 1984, and we've got these two dummies.
We're not talking about medical stuff. We're talking about stupid people.
Yeah, dummies.
Dummies.
They are. One is like an older one, and the other one is a younger one. The younger one is Barry or Bird. What's his name?
I can't remember.
Fuck.
I think it's Freddy.
Freddy? I don't think it was Freddy.
Let's check.
Was it Bert?
No.
I think it was
Bert's the boss.
I think it was Bert.
Bert owns the company.
Okay, so he was the older one.
Yeah. No, he was the one who wasn't there at this time. He's the one who didn't fuck up.
Oh, he shows up after.
There's a Frank.
Yeah, Frank and Bert.
There's also a Freddy.
There's one named Ernie also.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie.
Bert, Frank, Freddy, Ernie, Tina, Chuck, Casey. And then, of course, Spider, Scuzz, Trash, and Suicide.
Yeah, my favorites. I fucking love them. Oh, great. Wait, there was one named Scuzz?
Yeah.
Fucking Scuzz.
He's the one with the mohawk and the tread. He's the one who looked like one of those goon punks from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles who always pops up.
Was he the one with the chains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the long coat.
Scuzz. So, yeah, these teens are really like the funner part of the movie, whereas the two that are in the fucking in the medical facility aren't entirely entertaining because they're just doing stupids. They're it's like one fuck up after another with them.
Yeah.
So it starts off with them just literally talking about okay, we need to supply these skeletons with perfect teeth from from here to these other places, wherever they need
because the guy's hired at the medical supply warehouse. He's being shown the ropes and everything.
Yeah, and they need to also supply
split cadavers.
Split dogs. Split dogs is the fucking weirdest.
And then
It's like it's not like split hot dogs. No, fucking straight up dog split in half.
Half a dog.
Half a dog. Yo, you want half a dog?
Sure. Which half? It's like
right half.
Like there are two women, and they both claimed the dog was theirs. And then King Solomon said, "Fair enough.
You both get the dog.
We will cut the dog in half.
Yes.
You can each have half the dog." And in this case, both women said, "Fine."
No, and I'm thinking about it more as, Daddy, I'm not really that hungry. I don't want an entire hot dog. Okay, fair enough. Split the hot dog in half.
We're owl exterminators.
No problem. Exterminate us all.
We got off on a tangent, by the way. Yeah, big surprise. We got off on a tangent.
We're on a fucking tangent right now.
Well, watching this, and we were talking about Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
And the whole thing, the plot of that game has to be summed up by Frank Castle's just, "I'm a baby exterminator."
Oh, you're a baby exterminator, Frank? Well, I guess you'll have no problem. Exterminate this baby.
I can't do it.
Just him going after Thanos, and then just like Thanos beating the shit out of him still as a baby.
Yeah.
And then him just being like, "Okay, fine, I won't kill the fucker."
Excuse me, sir. The baby's gonna have to go. No, it's fine. The baby's cool.
Yeah. Baby can sit there drinking his fucking beer. It doesn't matter. So these two are just literally
the kid asks
fucking cadavers and shit.
The kid asks him, "Hey, what's the weirdest thing?"
Yeah, and he tells him this whole story about the military, just like fighting zombies,
and how Night of the Living Dead was based on a true story, with the facts changed around a bit to avoid legal action.
Yeah, they keep mentioning like this zombie movie, like a zombie movie.
They mean Night of the Living Dead. They mention it by name.
Yeah, but it's like you don't entirely realize that just like right off the bat, because they could be talking about literally any zombie movie, and it won't really change anything. But they just go into so much depth on like, oh, this zombie movie, it was actually true, it's all real facts and everything. They just kind of change around a couple of names and stuff.
It happened to a friend of mine.
They could have just literally not have mentioned that there was a zombie movie, and like held all their expectations for the zombies to the degree of this other zombie movie, because like their zombie movie isn't like their lives in this situation is not like the zombie movies. Like it's its own problem. It's its own thing. Yeah. And again, it has no rules like most other zombie movies. Like most other zombie movies actually have a structure and a rule set. This one does not. The only rule of it is
there are no
burn
rules.
Zombies.
Bad.
Burn zombies. They go away.
But oh no. So
Smoke goes up in the air.
Either way, the dumb fuck older one bops the side of the can, and then they release the zombie gas.
Yeah.
And we see the corpse inside.
Frank is just like, oh yeah, this guy over here in this little container, he's apparently still alive. And he proceeds to smack the thing with the might of Zeus.
There's no amount of flex tape that would have cured this the situation.
No, if they would have had flex tape,
they would have been fine.
Saved the zombie apocalypse. They could have closed off the gas leaking, and they would have had no zombie apocalypse anymore.
No zombies.
No zombies.
Zombies, no zombie.
Clean slate.
What?
Clean slate?
No clean slate.
Clean slate?
Shut up.
Clean slate.
Stop it. Piece of cake.
Escape.
We're gonna blow the zombies.
So these two get infected inside, as well as everything else inside of the container. Because
the split dogs come to life. So we get a really unpleasant scene where one of them is trying to beat one to death with a crutch, and it's not fun to watch.
Because it barked. It's alive and it barked.
No, it's just a hapless zombie doggo.
But it went bork, bork, bork.
You thought it was zombie, but it was really doggo. You went bamboozled.
It comes to life. It goes bork, 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 bork. And you start smacking it with a crutch.
Other zombies want brains. I just want chicken nuggers.
And then they fed the half doggo chicken nuggers.
And they
watched it as it went through its digestive tract.
No, they found both halves of the doggo and had them work together as one.
Two doggo halves become one whole doggo.
Two half dogs facing each other, but they are one.
They wouldn't even be able to eat brains. They just wouldn't. If they fucking ate a brain, it would literally just go.
Actually, that's the thing, because the doggo, the half doggo, it doesn't want brains. It just cries, and it makes me sad.
If it spoke English, it would say bork. It would say brains. It would say bork, bork, brains, brains.
If it spoke English, it would say bork.
It would say bork, bork, brains, brains. Bork, bork. That's just the sound I make for all doggos. All doggos go bork, bork.
All doggos are queens.
So then we see the group of punky punks.
Oh, most
cemetery.
of these guys annoy the fuck out of me.
Oh, they're not all bad. The blue-haired one, she's okay. She's very Simpson, but she's still cool.
Okay.
Trash is cool.
Scuzz and Suicide are useless fuckers.
Suicide is which one? The one with the mohawk?
Kind of, but he's the one with his lip chained to his ear.
That one.
Yeah.
So Suicide's the one with all the chains.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scuzz is the one with the trench coat and the mohawk.
Okay. They're not exactly the best. I like the black guy, honestly. Black guy's cool.
Yeah, he's the only smart one.
Yeah, he's actually doing, competent things and handling himself quite well in the Zambimbo Apocalypto.
Apocalypsis.
So, yeah. And they all go to the cemetery. And
Trash takes off her clothes and dances while fantasizing about death.
Blasting a boombox and stuff.
Tonight.
She literally just calls out exactly how she gets infected also, how exactly she dies.
Okay, it's important to note.
I think about death and
it's important to note this movie in no way takes itself seriously.
Yeah. And that's her thing is just death. She really loves dying. Mm. She loves the concept of dying. And she literally just goes into this whole fantasy about how she wants to just get mauled by a bunch of old men.
Mauled by a bunch of old men.
And just a pack of Gary Oldmans just running up on her and eating her. It's why? Why a bunch of old guys?
Why a spoon, cousin? Why not an axe?
You can't just straight up be okay, a bunch of, I don't know, strippers. Okay. Old men? Alright. Cool. It's so just why? Okay. Well, she's punk rock. It's kind of the whole reason for punk rock is just kind of almost no reason. Just for rebellion for rebellion's sake, I guess.
Yes.
But she's also kind of she has a personality too. She just kind of is aloof and doesn't really care about many of the people. She barely cares about her own friends. In all honesty.
But for some reason, and this is I think her biggest life mistake, she's attracted to trash.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think she's dating Trash.
No, I'm talking about Trash right now.
Oh, sorry. Suicide. Sorry, they all have such nonsense names.
Suicide. Okay, Suicide is actually kind of philosophical and is kind of talking about this is a way of life, man. This is not just a fucking costume, okay? We live our lives this way because punk is a lifestyle.
Oh, he's a sack of... Oh, come on. He's a sack of hot nonsense.
But he also has the most sensical dialogue. Also, he just straight up goes she's grinding on his leg. Trash is grinding on his leg. And he just goes, down, girl. Have some respect for the dead.
Fuck off. Have some respect for the dead.
That right there is okay, that actually has a bit of thought to it more than none at all. That's the type of shit I like to hear about, that's the kind of mentality that I wish all of them kind of had,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, they're going into a cemetery and they're gonna be fucking around doing some dancing and shit like that. But, like, have a bit of respect, too.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, these things end up coming back to bite you in the ass.
Literally!
Yep. They have a tendency of getting up and biting you in the ass after. And
The things that it kills come back and kill.
And we get that in a little bit.
But first, the people who were infected call their boss like, hey, we got a problem.
Oh, yeah. They're talking to each other like, okay, shit, I feel bad. Like, I feel fucking awful. Like, all the gas got out? Oh, shit. The boss is gonna fucking kill us. Like, what should we do? Should we call the army?
No, you don't want the army
You
here.
don't want the army crawling around this fucking place? Are you dumb? You're fucking dunce shit? It's like, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call the boss. We're gonna call the boss. Piece of cake.
Piece of cake, piece of cake, piece of cake.
So they call up their boss. And they go, oh yeah, we have a little bit of a problem
What
here.
kind of a problem?
And then the boss shows up over there and goes, you fucking dumbasses! You mongoloid motherfuckers! The fuck were you guys thinking? Clearly you weren't thinking, because you fucking would have been thinking that this shit wouldn't have happened.
You did what with the zombie can?
You did what with the zombie canister? It got into what? How many things are alive? Fuck!
Well, we're dead. Good job.
They just like...
More incompetent than the Magi in the
awful.
Mummy movies, these guys.
They
Seriously.
make everything fucking awful, man. So they take it to this one guy who's at a morgue.
Yeah.
His name is Bernie.
I think he's Ernie.
He's Bernie.
Bernie.
He's Bernie.
He's Bernie, okay.
I doubt he's Ernie. He's Bernie.
No, Ernie. Don Calfa. He's Ernie.
Oh, Bert.
Yeah, Bert and Ernie. Seriously. Because this movie knows it's
All
insane.
these fucking names are just all over the fucking place. So, the fucking guys take him to this guy, and they're like, okay, they have them all in like bags,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, so what's going on? He pulls a gun on them at first because like they kind
Because
of sneak up on
they
him.
go, oh, bloogie woogie woo. And he's like, yeah.
He's listening to his music while he's doing his autopsy.
His German music.
Eating a bunch of pizza.
He's German music.
Yeah. He's listening to his German music while he eats a bunch of pizza like he's Dana Scully. And he's doing his autopsy. And they sneak up on him. He pulls the gun.
There's got to
And
be
they
a
tell him-
logical explanation for the zombies.
No, he doesn't know they're zombies yet. They tell him that inside of the bags are a bunch of rabid ferrets.
Rabid weasels.
He says ferrets.
Weasels.
Weasels, ferrets, whatever. So he says a bunch of fucking ferrets.
It's
inside the
Deadpool's
bags.
brain that's like a bag of ferrets snatching their way to freedom.
So he goes, so why you want me to get rid of these rabid ferrets? And it's like, oh, we had a problem with them. We were thinking of sticking them in your furnace. Ha ha! That's funny. Let's just take them to the pound and be done with it. You see, we can't do that.
Oh, this is the corpse. We missed a big portion. The
What?
corpse runs out. Hit him, hit him in the brain. So they hit him in the brain with a pickaxe and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, they just stick a pickaxe in his
So they
fucking
hack him
head.
into pieces and put him in trash bags.
I still love them just debating what they should do with this figurative bag of rabid ferrets.
Weasels.
Whatever. Fucking little rodents. Or little rodent creatures. Tiny little
Rodents,
fuckers.
always having fun.
Such scams. Yeah, Black Guy's name is Spider.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
Miles Morales.
He does kind of like...
No, he doesn't.
Like an older Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Like, he would make a really good Miles. Anyways.
Well, not anymore. He's far too old.
They fucking decap this thing
Yeah.
with
It's
a
still
fucking...
hacksaw.
With a hacksaw.
It's still alive.
Yeah. And then they're just like, oh, okay, well, why didn't that work? I don't know, I thought it was going to work, like in the movies.
This isn't a fucking movie.
Well, clearly it didn't work. And it's like, they're just like, fine, what the fuck are we going to do next? Get the bone saw.
Bonesaw's ready.
Bones! I wanted the next scene with them to just be Bonesaw ready.
Why
and they
would
get
it be
fucking
that?
Randy Savage.
Why would it be that?
I don't care. Just have fucking Macho Man come in and go, ooh yeah!
He's gonna be a macho man.
Where's the zombies? Ooh, Macho Man's got something coming.
Okay, so you're telling me that Hulk Hogan is the great enemy of gremlins, while Macho Man Randy Savage is the great enemy of zombies.
Yes, which is
Fair enough.
why it's kind of sad that he's dead.
Yeah.
Because now he would join their ranks.
Same with George A. Romero, depressingly.
Oh, now I'm sad.
So they burn the zombie bits,
Burn them.
which has the wonderful result of releasing the zombie virus into the atmosphere. Then we get acid rain, and then the corpses rise
Mountain
from
down
the
to the
dead.
molehill, fuckers. Straight up, the epitome of taking a tiny dust, like a tiny speck of sand, one tiny grain of sand, and making a fucking beach out of it.
Yep.
Like, this is the definition right here. Just, oh, you got these zombies? The only way to get rid of them is burn them?
You got like 3
Yeah.
and 2 infected people?
You got 2 or 3 infected. Burn them! Send the smoke up into the air. Zombie rain. Infects everybody. And then everyone feels the pain.
And the zombies eat their brains.
And then,
So-
then the dead rise and eat your brain.
Frankie's still hasn't left for... Well, Freddy still hasn't left for obvious reasons. So they try to get out of the acid rain.
Yeah, the group,
No,
group's in the cemetery still, and they're just trying to get to cover.
The
And-
girl, Tina, goes to...
Trash is having a really bad time with it also,
Yeah,
because
'cause
she's
she's
just
naked.
straight up naked. Yeah.
So-
Continue.
So Tina goes to the warehouse to try to find Freddy, somehow gets in even though it's locked, and then runs afoul of the best character, most memorable character from this movie, the Tarman.
Tarman.
He's a badass fucking skeleton zombie who...
Oh yeah, the rain actually burns, by the way. Just getting that out there. So yeah, Tarman attacks
Also,
him in this basement.
there's a problem because a lot of the zombies that come out are just legit skeletons.
Yeah.
But there are a bunch of skeletons in the warehouse
Jack Skellingtons?
and they don't come back.
Are they Jack Skellington?
Yes. But there are a lot of skeletons in the warehouse and they don't come back, and I don't like the inconsistency.
Yeah. I mentioned that to America at the beginning of this. It's like, okay, the zombies, yeah, the cadavers and everything, I can understand that. Even the half dogs, I can understand that shit. But like, why are like just straight up skullified, like, just remains coming back? Because the skeletons in the warehouse, yeah, they don't come back. It's just, I'm guessing it's because they have no internal organs.
Well, neither does the one we see pop out of the ground. He has eyes, but that's
Yeah,
it.
he's got eyes, but he probably has a brain. Probably. I mean, I don't know.
What's left on his body to feel pain, though? Because
The brain?
Because the reason we find that they eat brains.
Yeah, the brain. The brain is the center of the entire nervous system. So I guess the only way that they would feel pain is from their brains because, you know, they would still have them. But then again, the one that they decapitated was still alive.
Yes.
So if it didn't have any internal organs and just got its head chopped off, would it then still be, you know, running around? Would the body
I
still
don't
be
know.
alive?
We have a lot more movie to get through.
If it's just a skull, like if it's just a skeleton, why? Like, it's just bones. What the fuck does the virus have to bring it back? It makes no sense. Like, honestly, it's a very confusing sort of, like, rule set for this fucking virus, you know? Like, they literally created this thing in fucking MacGuffinville.
Mm.
Along with, like, the fucking Tesseract.
Yeah. And,
Like, right next to the Tesseract and the fucking box that contains hell itself was the vial of this virus.
so you have the Tesseract, you have the Lament configuration, You have the Ark.
Yeah.
You have this.
Right next to it's the crystal skull. And then the original blueprints for the pyramids.
Yep.
Like, just all in MacGuffinville.
Yeah, this is the warehouse from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, it's just kind of nonsense how, like, these fucking skeletons are just
The One
coming
Ring.
back. Yeah. Well, no, that was actually made, you know? Like, they made sense in how, like, explaining how it was made, you know? Fucking, what's his name? The elf guy.
Yeah, the glowing suitcase.
He's a glowing
from
Oh, yeah, can we talk about the fucking cinder block that,
Yes!
that Suicide's carrying around?
He just legit has a cinder block with a bit of iron coming out of it that he's carrying for no reason.
Like a suitcase.
And
I love it, though. It's fucking
And you know what the best thing is? Zombies show up. He never once uses it to bash a zombie in the head.
Well, because he had to leave without it.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't carry it around with him.
Is he just prepared for zombies?
Well, he clearly wasn't because he just left that shit behind.
Yeah. So Tina's in the little closet. She locks herself in a closet.
Yeah, she hides herself in a closet
to get away from Tarman, but Tarman's like, huh.
Ingenuitive.
Okay, locked.
The zombies are smart.
He's like, huh, this is locked. Okay, we've got a chain with a hook on it. Okay, we're gonna put the hook on the thing. We're gonna pull the chain, rip the door off.
Yep.
But then the goths come in, and he's like, oh, more brains.
Not goths, or punks.
Punks. What's the fucking difference?
What's the difference between goths
Okay,
and
I'm
punks?
sorry. Trash is a goth.
Trash is not a goth.
She's obsessed with her own death.
Yeah, she's punk.
What's the difference?
Goths are a lot more broody. She's not broody. She's actually just kind of like having fun, entertaining the notion of dying. It's more of a punk thing. Also, she's punk because fuck you.
Whatever.
So, the whole group comes down the stairs, and Suicide's the first one up Suicide's the first one down, and he moves this sheet, and Tarman's just in his face, and he just goes, brain!
And eats his brain.
Bam! Dead.
And then Spider throws a box at his head.
Yeah.
And then he turns around and is like, more brains!
and then they grab the girl and run upstairs.
Ooh, take the money and run.
And Spider stays behind, closes the door.
Yeah.
And everybody else just starts to run outside. He's just like, "Hey, you fucking idiots, help me out here!"
And
go bar the fucking door.
And off screen, they do.
Yeah, but like we don't see that. We just kind of just see him just literally holding the door closed.
So they all go to they get chased by zombies. Trash gets eaten by. Exactly what she said she was afraid would happen happens.
Yeah.
The zombies learn to order takeout.
Oh yeah, then we'll get to that after though.
They all end up in the funeral home.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about how the diagnosis of literally
the paramedics deduce that the two infected guys are dead because they have no blood pressure
and no blood pressure.
Their room temperature.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, these guys are dead. Like they should be dead,
but they're not. So we don't know.
Yeah, like it's taking them really long. To turn.
It's kind of annoying how long it takes.
Yeah, I was kind of getting bored waiting for them to turn. Like they should have been turned like fucking like not even like 10 minutes, 15 minutes into the movie. Like these guys should have been like some of the first, like just boom turn.
So everyone gets back together, except the ones who are dead.
Yeah.
They start sieging up the funeral parlor. They get weapons. They just get a lead pipe from a storeroom.
Yeah. All the zombies in the graveyard start coming up because the rain just kind of trickled down.
And they just
order all their dress shoes.
And they order more cops and more paramedics. And
yeah.
They're having a good time. They ordered 50 pizzas.
The one fucking zombie that just grabs the ambulance radio.
Yeah.
And is like,
send more paramedics.
But he doesn't just say send more paramedics. He
dispatch.
Actually tells them where to go. He refers to them by dispatch. Tells them to come down there. It's how these guys are fucking smart, man. Like, I have kind of the hypothesis of just, like, they eat more brains so they can get smarter. But they're already pretty smart from the get-go.
After they bumblefuck around a bit.
Yeah. That's what everybody in this movie is doing, is bumblefucking around a bit. More than a bit, actually. Bumblefucking to all hell.
Scuzz gets his head bitten by a zombie, and they pull half that zombie inside.
Yeah.
And interrogate her, and we find out that zombies eat brains because it makes the pain of rotting go away.
Which is nonsense.
This whole movie is nonsense. It's great nonsense, but it's still nonsense.
Yeah. Like, yeah, sure, it's an interesting scene to just have, a zombie strapped to the table and not having any way of actually being killed.
Yeah.
Being asked, why do you eat brains? And then...
Why do you eat people? Not people.
Yeah.
Brains.
Yeah,
brains
like,
only. Huh?
Brains.
Brains only, huh? Yes. Why? The pain.
The fear! The fury!
The deal!
The end! The world of...
Deal.
Oh! But, like, just... having them just being like, yeah, the pain. The pain, it's too much. Why are we still here?
Deal.
Dio is not why we're still here.
Dio's part of this, I'm sure.
Dio is nowhere to be seen, okay? Dio is not a zombie. He's a vampire. There's a difference.
About vampires, Trash is turned into one.
Yeah. She somehow turned? Even though we've established that, like, being bitten doesn't turn you.
Well, it seems to, because some of the cops did come back near the end.
Yeah, but
so, I don't know. As we said, this movie has no rules.
Yeah, it could be scratches. It could be just blood to blood.
So things get really out of. So she attacks
the whole air, like spread throughout the air. But then again, everybody would be infected in that case.
She attacks a homeless man.
Yeah, and he's just kind of wheeling his carriage around with all of his trash inside it, and lo and behold, turns his head to the left and sees Trash. And she's walking all sexily and seductive at him.
Not sure how a zombie knows how to do that.
Well, again, they're smart. Like, she retained her, her consciousness and, like, sexual wiles, I assume. And ends up...
About Trash, though, when she starts doing the dancing thing, the line is, Trash is taking off her clothes again.
Again. So, yeah, I assume she would have kept that whole center of her brain.
Yeah.
But
amazing that there's not a single wound on her.
Yeah, she's not really wounded. So like it's not really possible that they actually bit her. Yeah. So your assumption is that she drowned in the infected water.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, because like I feel like if she were,
or at least was exposed to so much of it.
Yeah, possibly. That's
because it's possible that the liquid is more concentrated than the gas.
Yeah, but
either way, we're trying to apply logic to this movie, and I don't think it wants this to happen.
Yeah, it's possible that like the water ended up getting into her system, like through her lungs or through her blood or something, and it just ended up like infecting her through that. But regardless, she ends up getting infected, and she ends up eating a whole bunch of fucking people.
Yep. And so they're inside. They lock They lock Freddy, the old man, and Tina because she won't leave Freddy in the room.
Yeah, they get them. They tell them like, let's just throw him in the chapel and lock him away. And then she's like, no, don't do that.
Why don't you lock yourselves away? Well, because they're infected, dumbass.
Yeah, it's like why they haven't done this already. I don't fucking know.
Because like, maybe they'll. Well, we don't know. Maybe they're going to turn and start acting weird.
It's been 30 minutes.
Which actually happens. So they, what follows can best be described as, because they get to the car and start driving around.
Yeah.
And we get zombie Benny Hill.
Well, no, it's a bit more dignified.
Well, they're driving around, and just zombies everywhere, just and they eventually get back to the warehouse, call the police.
Yeah, Spider and the other guy.
The police thing is way out of hand, Spider and Bert.
Yeah. Oh, God.
The police thing is way out of hand.
The paramedics are getting fucking ganked along with the police.
You know what happens to Fred?
By the zombies.
He turns and tries to eat Tina.
Yeah, because we knew this was going to happen.
So she and the
because Tina's
the
just literally broody and fucking.
She and the mortician
sad.
hide in the attic, and Fred keeps trying to get in,
wallowing over the infected boyfriend.
Spider and Bert call. Oh, and the other two who they find who are hiding out in the warehouse.
Yeah, blue hair and what's his face.
Yeah, and boring guy.
Yeah,
Boombox guy.
Boombox guy's cool.
They call the military, and the military in response nukes them.
Yeah. like imagine if this was like the first thing that happened in the movie. It's just like, let's call the cops. That's a great idea. And they call they call the army, and it's like, that's a great idea.
Okay, this is
they
the
call
thing.
the army, and then the army just subsequently goes, nuke them all. Boom.
I don't think that would have happened actually if they called them initially. Because okay, we're coming out because like they're nuking because it's a zombie apocalypse that's out of hand.
Yeah,
it's
like,
okay,
showed up,
so you got
casual as you like, fucking
So you
gathered up all the zombies, disposed of them. Keep your fucking mouth shut, both of you.
No,
and keep out of the fucking containers anymore. Wham, bam, boom, your problem's done.
This is back when it was just one infected guy, some split dogs, and one zombie, a bunch of split dogs, and two infected people that would have encased the zombies, split dogs, and infected people in cement, and just kept them in the Ark warehouse.
Or dissolved in acid.
Yeah.
Which would have probably produced less smoke.
But the nuclear explosion creates more acid rain of zombies. And this was all based on a true story.
Not to mention the fucking radiation from nuking an entire city. Just turns their problem from a 5 to a fucking 100.
And now you have radiation. That can't be good.
Yeah.
So, how did you like Return of the Living Zambambos?
It was enjoyable. It was a fun movie. I especially like it because it was super punk and like really just like radical, and there's no hope.
Yeah.
So like at least it takes away like any possibility of like, hey, maybe they'll find a cure or maybe they'll get away. No, just literally from second one is just, there's no hope. There's no reason in thinking that there's hope. Just shut your fucking brain off and enjoy.
They're all dead. Everybody's dead, Dave.
Yeah. I love that though. It's just like literally just shut it up, like shut the fuck up, enjoy this. You're gonna like it. And like hopefully, yeah, you guys watch this and
I give it
like it too, because it's classic.
7 Tarmen.
Yeah. It all goes boom at 4th of July. I just realized that. Yeah. Take that, S. Darko. But yeah, like, it just all is hopeless. Fucking hopeless for anybody in there, but yet they're still trying. And I wanted Spider to win. I wanted Spider to get out of this fire. Because, like, he's actually taking care of himself perfectly fine and adequately handling it all.
So what do you give this film?
Oh, Jesus.
We just rambled for about 40 minutes talking nonsense about a film you've probably already seen.
I give it Zombie Rain. Out of propagating a bag of burning ferrets to the 1,000th fucking degree. The 100,000th fucking degree. That's my review of this one.
Next week.
What's yours? Come on.
I told you. I gave it 7 Tarmen.
7 Tarmen?
Yeah.
Why 7?
I don't know.
Why not 5 Tarmen?
Because I really like this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, really?
It's a 7 out of 10.
But if you have 5 Tarmen, you'll have less Tarmen to fight. Do you even want to fight the Tarmen, or do you want to give up against the Tarmen?
I'm going to lock the door, get a cement mixer, and pour the cement into the room.
So cementing about 7 to 10 Tarmen.
Yes.
That's your way of coping with them.
Yeah.
So you're not going to give up without a fight at least? Okay, that's admirable.
Oh, hopefully. Actually, what I could do is I could dunk them in cement, then let it dry and have, like, statues of Tarmen.
That's a possibility. But another possibility is you could be driving away from all of this. You could be driving, but here I sit, cursing my government for not using my taxes to fill holes with more cement.
So, next week.
Just cover up your zombies with tar.
Yep.
With fucking cement is the solution, I guess.
Oh, or we could do the Japanese approach. Let's use the zombies to make a wall around the city.
Okay, we're done. Fucking done with this.
Attack on Titan's fucking stupid.
Yes, and I will go into it in more detail on one of my
on your show.
Yeah, because no, I have.
By the way, check Geo out over at Tank Base.
Yeah,
link in description below.
Go check it out. I haven't been posting anything for a little bit, but I'm gonna resume probably in the next week or two. Yeah, I've been busy with work, guys. Sorry, I got work.
Anyway, next week. Don't know who it's gonna be next week, but we have a Clive Barker demon movie for y'all.
Oh, cool, Clive Barker. Now that's something I'm interested in.
And we'll see you all then.
You
Bye.
have my full attention.
Ciao,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.